Cool. Okay, so we're gonna do arena again. Last time we got 2 wins. 2 wins. I
Yeah.
think
When I was with you, yeah.
we got two. Yeah, because I lost horribly as soon as you got off. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. But we'll jump into the arena. And you know what? Let me turn on the soundy sound for the old video because I turned it off. All right. Uh, Purchase complete. Okay, so which one did we do last time? I can't remember. I don't think it was any
uh,
one of these.
no, it was the cleric.
Cleric, sweet. Yep, so we've got warrior, mage, and rogue. This is the one you start with. This is the one I've been using the most. I have the highest level with. Um, haven't really played with rogue. Been playing a little bit with the warrior because of the recent quests. Um,
Well, as the recent quest needs you to play warrior, then.
not for the arena. So I'm kind of leaning more towards mage because I really like mage.
Well, and you'll get some more cards for your deck if nothing else, right?
I think so. I don't think I've earned them all yet.
That sounds like a plan.
So we'll do that.
You asked for it.
I sit down to do a video and everybody wants to talk to me.
Mm-hmm. I know the feeling.
Alright, so whenever you play a secret, gain +1/+1, so we'd have to go heavy secrets. Charge means we can play it when we put it down, plus battle cry. Give your opponent a mana. I've seen this one, but I don't like giving my opponent mana. Or whenever you play a card, gain +1/+1. I like this guy. I rock this one in the main deck. He's cheap and he usually gets taken care of pretty quick, but you have the potential to make him pretty beefy with a couple of cheap spells.
Nice.
That's not bad though. I'm in charge right off the bat.
Now you only get to use the cards that you're getting from this right now, right?
Yep. So it's just for this deck, just for the chance to do really good in the arena.
Whenever a secret is played, gain +1/+1. Now that's pretty much guaranteed. Because I don't know that you're gonna have a secret and they're gonna have a secret, and usually when they have a secret, it hurts you. So this would be a way to soften that blow, but I don't know. It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the cards, what we pick later.
Yeah. So we'd have to snag some secrets, and then, you know, if our opponent doesn't, if our thing doesn't get triggered for a while to get rid of ours, and our opponent doesn't play any, then
She's
we
easy to
only boost
kill.
this once.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna pick this one.
All right, there you
So common card
go.
and uncommon cards. Wind Fury is the one where you can attack twice. Battle Cry is restore 3 health to something. Or a big jump blocker.
Again, this sort of got to pick the mood of the cards. Something you want to. So if you got a thing that you want to play that helps you play cards, you've got the first one that you picked, the questing adventure. You know, his benefit comes from playing cards, so you'd want some cheap cards to start with for sure.
Yeah. And if you played this turn 3, turn 4 you'd at least be able to play this.
Yeah.
Or a couple ones if you had them.
So that's good thinking. So either the 3 or the 4, restoring health. That's what it is. But the Wind Fairy it's basically a 2-for-1. You get 2 hits for a 1 cost.
Right. Good against the hero if they're not playing, they don't have any taunt guys on the board.
Right. Yeah, it's cheap.
So here's a 5-drop taunt. This guy goes good with the mage because our hero power lets us shoot something for 1, so we could damage our own minion. So we could shoot this and make him a 5/2.
Nice.
You know, the next turn that he's playing. I like this guy. This guy gives
Seen these
boosted
before.
attacks.
Yep.
This one deals 3 damage randomly
Yep.
for
Yep.
1.
So
The
that's
stealth
another.
guy's
That's,
cool too, but
that's also another cheap card for you
yeah,
to
these
get.
both are cheap.
Yeah,
I like this one though, boost,
because that boosts everybody else.
yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So more rare cards. Destroy a random enemy minion with attack 2 or less. Whenever you cast a spell, gain +2 attack this turn. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 to attack. That's nifty, it's cheap, it could boost weenies early.
And it's not. It doesn't penalize you for losing him if he goes and dies somewhere. They still get a boost.
Right.
So and he's cheap. He's less than the
He's less than our
multi-cost
questing guy, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
Deal 1 damage to all. Really big fatty. Late in the game. Double up on our enrage guy. Yeah. Summon 2 0/2 minions with taunt, so that's a roadblock. A little 2/1 Murloc. This guy's cool if you got a lot of guys down on the board. He gets a big boost.
Oh, wow. Oh, so that's already out there. That's a good. That's a really good combo. You got a guy who you want to put guys on the board, and then you got a guy who benefits from guys on the board.
Yeah. Turn 6, if we had these 2 cards, I mean, you're giving this. He's a 6/6 the turn you put him down, potentially.
Well, that Frost Warlord guy that helps with even with the Quest Adventurer guy.
Yeah. That too.
So I would go with him because he'd be your big costy guy. Maybe he'd be your beast.
So go with the Warlord.
Yeah, that's your one expensive dude.
So a 5-drop taunt, a 3-drop taunt, or battle cry, give a friendly minion +2 attack this turn. So a cheap guy to put out, boosting other people the turn it comes out.
That could another one that could boost your Quest Adventurer guy.
Here's a spell. Early taunt guy, or the Yeti.
You don't have any taunts yet. But
like
it doesn't mean you have to have a taunt just because you don't need to necessarily have a control board.
Right.
So damage 3 randomly spent. That's that. Oh yeah, we have another one of him. Yeah, we have an arcane missile guy. Oh no, we never picked that guy up.
No, we never picked it up.
All right,
So I
get
think
him.
I'm gonna snag this one.
Yeah.
Some rares. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Yeah. Secret. When your opponent casts a spell, counter it. Oh, that's sick too. Spell damage I can
that's
give a
neat.
damn about. But battle cry, you get to draw a card the turn you put it out. So 4/4, get a card. 4/4, get a card every time you play a spell. But we'd need lots of spells to pull that off.
Yeah.
So I think it's between this guy and the secret.
Well, we don't have any secrets yet either, so.
I concur. And it's a fairly cheap secret. Just don't tell anybody.
I won't.
So here's not a bad uncommon. Cast a spell, he gets +1 to attack. We're not playing other Murloc cards, right? No, just some beasts. So, not really gonna get what's it called? Quality out of that one. This is just a big, beefy dude. many spells do we have? 1,
One.
2.
Oh.
We got 2 right now. We'll probably pick up more spells. I like this. We liked this guy. Whenever a minion died, gain +1 to attack. Taunt plus enrage. Oh, this is nifty. So we could shoot this guy while we have him and make him a 5/3 and maybe even an 8/1 taunter
Wow.
while he's on the board. And it's cheap.
That's good. You don't. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have very many taunts, so that's a good one taunt with another ability added in.
Here's the deal 1 damage to this minion and summon an imp.
Oh, those are fun.
We rock that with the cleric, or
Yeah.
if you control a secret at the end of your turn, this guy gets +2/+2.
Ooh.
So you play a cheap secret and you put him down and he gets a boost.
How much was our secret that we had before?
The one we just picked up was a
That's a 3.
3.
So she's
But
before
there's other
him.
secrets in here.
Well, she's
Yeah.
still before him though. So that actually works out because she's a 3, he's a 4. Especially since that's a defense spell. You would be holding on to it for a while.
Yeah, I like that. We're gonna pick that up. And then here's another spell. So see, this could help boost this thing and freeze characters. Another taunt and rage, adjacent minions +1/+1, or the Stormwind guy. Oh, this is a coin flip. You got your little coin flip app?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
We're gonna let fate decide.
Oh, great coin. We will flip the. Okay, what are you ready?
So heads for the wolf, tails for the warrior.
All right, heads for the wolf, tails for the warrior. Heads.
God, man, I seriously don't think that thing ever picks tails. Alright, and we have 2 dire wolves, so we could have picked up that other guy and this guy, but that's fine. Monty, we already have 2 of, so we have to take the draw card. So here's a spell and a secret. As soon as your hero is attacked, gain 8 armor. Wow, that's cool. I like
Wow.
that. That's a lot of armor for an
Yeah.
uncommon.
And a 3 cast.
Doing it. We're gonna be low drop again.
That's alright, ain't nothing wrong with a little bob and weave.
Gain attack equal to the attack of your weapon. We don't have any weapons. Spell damage +1. We don't really have any spells that do direct damage, really. And I like this guy, because he can't be targeted. So here's a restore spell, or restore health. Spells cost 1 less. Neat. And deal 1 damage. I like this. I mean, I like both of these. But this one makes some of these, like this, is 0 if we have her out. Yeah. Give adjacent minions taunt. Deal 2 damage to all enemy minions and freeze them for 5. Or charge, battlecry, give your opponent mana crystal. We already have this guy, don't we? Arcane Golem. I thought we picked him up. Oh no, he must have come back around. We didn't take him. I like this give 2 people taunt thing though.
Yeah, you used that one in the other one we built.
Turn a friendly minion from the battlefield to your hand. We don't have anything where that really helps. An early charge or a big guy charge. We need to take a big card, at least one. Taunt and Divine Shield. Destroy any minion damaged by this minion. Oh, that's neat. If they put anything big down, this guy's all over him. Or whenever a character is healed, gain +2 attack. That only helps us if we're doing a lot of spells. Healing spells.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of those.
Okay, let's flip the coin again.
Well, let's look at your cost spike too. There, you got a lot of 2 drops. 3 and 6.
We only have 1 6, 1 5, 1 4.
Well, I guess that's not a big deal. Kind of. I'm bringing it up. All right. So we traditionally say the first one is heads and the second one is tails. So you want to do that?
Let's do that.
It's heads again. I saw it flip this time though.
Okay, some epic cards. At the start of your turn, destroy all minions. Wrath of God, okay.
Boom goes
Destroy
the
a
dynamite.
Murloc, gain +2/+2, only works if they're playing Murlocs. Destroy a minion with an attack of 7 or more. So
Wow.
both of these are board changers if they've got big things.
Well, also don't forget you've got some that attack pretty hard, so that could actually bite you in the butt.
This one, well, both of them can, because this will be me too. But if I don't have anybody and he's got a lot of people,
Yeah.
on the board, I think.
Well, that's
this
what I'm
one's
saying.
probably
Like if we
better.
get if you go up against a guy who's got a bunch of minions and they're all 6, that's
Right, then
still
this does nothing. Yeah.
So yeah, I'd go with that guy.
We don't have any weapons. Cost 1 less per attack of your weapon. We don't have a weapon. Or a 6-drop can
Oh my
attack
God.
twice.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
you have no choice. They're both weapons, so just you pick the Wind Fury.
Still, okay, I like this one.
Oh, those are neat. Plus, it's a spell too. You don't have very many
Yep,
spells.
and it's a spell. Freeze a minion and the minions next to it and deal 1 damage to them.
Nice.
So we could play this effectively if they've got 3 guys on the board.
Yeah.
Silence a minion, removes all card text for 4, deal 2 damage when he comes out, and he swings for 4 the next turn. I like this one though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's like freeze with benefits.
Freeze any character damaged by this guy, and he's got a lot of health.
Oh, that's neat.
Give a friendly minion +1/+1, or
Always
deal
helpful.
1 damage to all minions.
Can be helpful if you got a bunch of 1s.
Yep. But again,
Wow.
look at our 2 spike.
I know, we got a lot of
We're
2s.
off the chart.
And I mean, not that that's bad or anything, because it means you could throw a whole bunch out at once, but at the same time you're real heavy in it.
Yeah, and I don't have a lot of draw cards either, so if I blow through,
Yeah.
if we blow through all our 2s, you know, we're top decking.
So 4 or 5 is what we're looking for if we want to balance out our little beam there. So that elemental, that's neat.
Yeah.
Freezing, free freezing. He's got 6, so they would have to damage it. Oh my God!
They just keep throwing out these weenies at us.
That guy. What is that all about?
He,
Everyone gets 1/1, and he's huge.
Yeah, and he's huge. I mean, it can help, turn 8, turn 9. It's not bad to have one of these in there.
All right. No, that's fine.
Freeze a character. If it was already frozen, deal 4 damage to it instead.
It's gonna be your
So this
ice
could
power
partner
deck.
one of our ice things, yeah.
Yeah. You got some. You're gonna be an ice queen right now.
So last card. Spell damage +1, draw a card. When it comes out, this guy can't attack,
So he's a blocker, I guess.
so he's super cheap. Well, he can't block either. I've seen
You know what's neat?
people-
You know what's neat about him? He can't be taunted either, though.
Right. But, well, essentially you have to do 2 things to this. You put him out, he can't attack, so he's not doing anything. The opposing player doesn't have to choose to swing at it, because it
true.
doesn't have taunt. But if you had a silence spell, what I've seen people do is put him out, then silence him, which takes away the card text. Now you have a 4/5 for 2. But we don't
Okay.
have anything that can silence him,
Screw
so
that,
it
yeah.
doesn't benefit us.
Spell damage, blah, and secret your opponent, blah. So that's another counter. That's a second counter spell. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. And it works with those other cards where we have spells, so I think we'll pick this one. That's our deck.
Dun,
Look at it.
dun, dun, dun.
Probably the most twos ever. I mean, it's like
It's like a big middle finger.
Yeah, seriously.
Call it the middle finger
Don't
deck.
even look at these. Just hold your hand over 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and bam.
We call it the bird deck. There you go.
Call it giving the bird.
You're going up against the bird.
Is this bird the word, though?
We're gonna find out.